so that's clear out.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Officer Doug Marion, Police Department.
Yes.
Reason for the stop, you went on the curb twice, going down Main Street.
Okay, so this is a new vehicle for me, and I cannot, I've been trying to figure it out, but here it is.
Okay. Can I please see your driver's license and proof of insurance?
There's that.
Thank you.
I knew I haven't had this car for very long, and ever since I've had it, I've been like, I don't know how to drive this. It's too big for me. So,
on January 23, 2025, an Illinois officer stopped a driver for mounting the curb twice on Main Street. The encounter raised key questions about DUI law, field sobriety, testing rights, and when your own words become your worst enemy, the stop is legally sound from the outset. Observing a vehicle strike the curb twice provides the reasonable suspicion required under Illinois law to initiate a traffic stop.
Okay. Ms. Braggs, I want to ask you a question. How much alcohol have you had to drink tonight?
not that much.
Not that much? Okay, because I can smell it on you, okay? What's not that much, though?
Not that much. It's like, not that much. I have 3 kids.
Any of them in the back right now?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was making sure.
No.
Make sure them
No.
kiddos are good.
No. Like, this is my kid-free night. So, yes.
So like what, like one or two, or?
1.
Okay. What's your alcohol choice? I'm just curious. Like beer, tequila, wine?
Beer.
Beer?
Yeah.
Keystone, or what are you drinking?
Do we really have to go on?
I'm just asking questions.
I'm just asking answers.
Okay.
Like,
So here's what we're going to do. I just want you to go ahead and shut your car off and step out for me, okay? Can you please shut your car off and step out of the vehicle for me?
can we please not do that?
Do what? I need you to turn your vehicle off and please step out, okay?
Okay.
I've asked you
that's
3
fine.
times.
Okay. Twice, not 3.
I did 3.
That's fine.
Mary, can I say something? 60 or 15? Give me one routine, please.
So, I am headed to the cabin.
Okay. Can you please turn your vehicle off and step out for me? Do you have any alcohol containers inside the vehicle, ma'am?
No.
Okay. If you would, excuse me, I'm a little cold. Can you step to the front of my squad car for me, okay?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so, again, how much have you had to drink tonight?
Literally, like, 1 shot. I was responsible for kids tonight, so I didn't do that much.
1 shot of what?
Fireball?
Okay.
Yep.
That's all you've had is just
I'll
1
be
shot of
straight
fire?
up with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you, would you be willing to do some standardized field sobriety to make sure that you are okay to drive your car?
No.
You would not?
No.
Okay. Alright, so...
I'm just... Yeah.
So you don't want to do any type of testing that could show that you are
Do you
capable?
feel like I need to be?
I don't think you need to be driving.
No.
No.
That's why I'm going there to 2 blocks away from me, which is going to take the person that I need to go to my place of destination.
Okay.
That's where I was heading to, because I was not trying to be driving tonight, and
Do you think you should have been driving tonight?
no,
Okay.
I absolutely do not think I should have been driving tonight. I will tell you that right now. Like, yes,
Okay.
I will tell you that right now.
So you had just the 1 shot of fireball?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
I'm a closed. I have 3 kids and I do nothing ever.
Okay.
So yeah,
All right.
1 shot of fireball pretty much. And I was going to the cabin to meet a friend of mine who was going to drive me to his house
Okay.
afterwards.
So I'll ask you
Like,
one more time. 100%, you don't want to do any type of testing that could show you're okay to drive?
no.
Okay. Just turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Oh my
You're under arrest for
God.
DUI.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, So, if I do a field sobriety test...
We're already past that point.
Okay, well, really?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Okay. Single mother, 2 kids.
Alright, so I have 1 female, 95.
The officer asks about alcohol consumption. Under the Fifth Amendment, the subject has no obligation to answer. Every voluntary statement she makes here becomes potential probable cause for arrest. The exit order is entirely lawful. Under Pennsylvania versus Mimms, officers may order a driver out of the vehicle during any lawful traffic stop, no additional justification required. The subject states she does not believe she should have been driving that night. That single voluntary admission, combined with the odor of alcohol and observed driving behavior, establishes probable cause for DUI without a single field sobriety test result. The arrest is legally supportable. Refusing field sobriety tests is not a shield, it only removes one category of evidence. Illinois courts consistently allow DUI arrests based on officer observations alone.
Wow. What's going to happen to my purse, my
We'll
car?
get your belongings. Your car's going to be towed,
No,
okay?
my car?
Have a seat.
I need my purse.
I'll get your purse. Have a seat.
Listen to me.
Jennifer, have a seat. We're not going to do this. Have a seat.
No, I'm going to do this.
Sit down.
Because
Sit down.
I
Put
am
your feet
a
in.
fucking business owner.
Put your legs in the car.
Oh my God. Oh my...
Okay, Miss Jennifer, you can step out for me, okay?
Jordy, no. This is...
Can you please step out of the vehicle, Miss
No,
Jennifer?
I can.
Okay.
I can.
And we're going to walk to that front door, okay?
I'm familiar. I know I had a DUI 5 years ago.
You're good.
Okay.
Thanks, man. Miss Jennifer, I have to read this piece of paper to you, okay? I'll read it in its entirety, and I will explain everything to you, okay? Subsequent to an arrest for driving while under the influence of alcohol or other drugs or intoxicating compounds or any combination thereof, DUI, or Section 11-401, leaving the scene of a fatal or
Did you
personal
test me?
injury accident.
Did you
are
test
here.
me?
Can I please read this?
Nope.
I'm
Did
gonna,
you test me?
as provided in Section...
Did you test me?
Jennifer, you refuse those tests. Please let me read this document, okay?
Did you test me?
Okay.
No,
You
you
refuse-
didn't.
you refuse.
So you cannot say that I was under the influence.
As provided
Keep
in Section
reading.
11-500
We'll go through this in
of the
court.
Illinois Vehicle Code.
Trust me.
You're a first offender
Yeah.
unless within the last 5
Yeah.
years of this arrest for DUI or
Yeah.
leaving the scene you have had a previous conviction or court-assigned supervision for DUI or a similar provision of a local
Yeah.
ordinance or a conviction in any other state for
Trust
DUI
me.
or a
Trust
similar
me.
offense where the cause of action is
I'm
the
so
same or
fucking
substantially
pissed off
similar
right
to the
now.
Illinois Vehicle Code or a driver's license suspension revocation for violating Section 11-501.1 of the Illinois Vehicle Code,
Yep.
except in cases where you
Yep.
submit to a chemical
Yep.
test disclosing an alcohol
Yep.
concentration
Yep.
of
Yep.
0.08 or
Yep.
more, the presence
Yep.
of cannabis as listed in the Cannabis Control Act with a delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol
bitch,
concentration
I'm so fucking mad right
of either
now.
5 nanograms or more of
Okay.
whole blood or 10 nanograms or more of other bodily substance or any amount of drug substance
You
or
did
compound
not even give me a
resulting from the
field
unlawful
sobriety
use or
test.
consumption of a
You
controlled
did not
substance listed
even
in
make
the Illinois
me
Controlled
blow.
Substances Act. And intoxicating compounds listed in the use of intoxicating
God
compounds
damn
Act.
it, you fucking suck.
Or methamphetamine
You
as
fucking
listed in the
suck.
Methamphetamine
Oh
Control and
my
Consumer
God.
Protection Act, and were subsequently found not guilty of the associated DUI. Consider the above, you are warned if you refuse or fail to complete all chemical tests requested, and if you are a first offender, your driving privileges will be suspended for a minimum of 12 months, or if you are
Right.
not a first offender, your driving privileges will be suspended for a
know the
minimum
law, bitch.
of 3 years,
I know
or
the law.
if you
I'm
were involved in a
smarter
motor
than your
vehicle
average bear.
accident that
Stop
caused personal
reading.
injury or
I
death to
know it's
another,
what you
the
have
driving
to do.
privileges will be revoked for a minimum of
Oh
12
my
months.
God.
Personal
Oh
injury
my
means a
God.
type of injury.
That she was in the same position that I was, and then I was taking a friend home. Okay? I don't know what that stands for, what that represents, but I was trying to make sure that I got the person at home before I did.
Okay, so can
Okay.
I explain it to you? What this
Yes.
means? Okay.
Yes.
So you said you've had a DUI before, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
5 years ago.
Sure,
And
okay.
I swore on my kid's life that I would never have this happen again.
Okay.
So please, I am Please. I'm telling you. This is just me and you right here right now, right?
Okay.
Like, okay. All 3 of them depend on me.
I mean, you're going to get out tonight, okay?
All 3 of them depend on me because their dad's also suck ass. Okay, like it's a.
Are they home with dad right now? The kids? Are they home with dad right now?
They are at home with dad.
Okay.
Yes.
So real quick, you care if I explain this to you? What this means? If you want to know, you don't want to. I don't have to explain it to you.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
I mean,
so-
that's your job.
so
I'm here because I know it's your job, and I understand that I fucked up and I did my thing.
So
and
real quick,
I get it.
Jennifer, I'm going to ask you in 20 minutes. I have to watch you for 20 minutes. Okay.
Yes, that's fine.
At the 20-minute observation time, at the end of it, I'm going to ask you to give a chemical breath sample, blow into a tube.
Okay.
Is that something you're willing to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have just my paperwork to do. Sit here for 20 minutes. At the end of it, we'll take care of that, and then
We blow, and then I go.
yes. Okay. So hang tight for 1 second. We'll get this paperwork done.
However,
The officer reads the implied consent warning under Illinois Vehicle Code Section 11 to 501.1. With a prior DUI within 5 years, the subject is a non-first offender, meaning a test refusal would trigger a 3-year license suspension, not 12 months. The subject argues no test means no conviction. This is a misconception. Illinois prosecutors regularly win DUI cases without chemical test evidence. The subject's own admissions are independently sufficient. The subject agrees to the breath test, the most legally sound decision she made. Submitting reduces her administrative suspension from 3 years to 1 year as a non-first offender. The subject was charged with DUI. Officer grade B+, legally sound throughout. Patient and professional, with a minor gap in explaining the FST versus chemical test distinction. Subject grade C+, exercised her right to refuse testing, then handed the officer probable cause with her own words. 3 lessons from this encounter. First, you are never required to answer questions about alcohol consumption during a traffic stop. Silence cannot be used as probable cause. Second, in Illinois, refusing field sobriety testing carries no direct penalty, but it does not prevent arrest when other evidence exists. Third, and most critical, if you have a prior DUI on record, the implied consent stakes double. A test refusal as a non-first offender means a 3-year license suspension, far more damaging than the 6-month suspension that follows a failed test. Know your history before you make that decision roadside. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Audit the Court, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.